In this edition of Questions for Ladies, we have a question from a gentleman who wants to know, why do women moan more or so much during sex? And I can answer that for you because they're with me. And I would like to know how you know they're moaning so much, you freak. Get out of my windows. But anyway, I do upload a lot of the videos online. So
yeah.
it's possibly found out that way.
That's fair.
I write them up as erotica.
Yeah, so it's a semi-valid question.
It's a valid question.
It's a valid question. All right, it's a valid question. And I think there are two answers to it. Or three. I'll give you three answers. Three potential answers. One.
Multiple answers.
One may be, if this is coming from personal experience, maybe you are very skilled in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. That's very possible. The second one is going to be a little controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. Because they want to make you come. Duh. I think that's general knowledge.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think that's general knowledge. Okay, think about, every guy who has been with a partner, when the other person sounds like they're enjoying it, you get more turned on and
it actually ruins it for me.
Yeah. No, but realistically, right?
That's why I fake.
No, stop.
So much.
Don't you kind of agree with me that?
Yeah, of course. Well, there's an oral component to, not AURAL. Component to sex.
There could also be an oral component.
Never.
ORAL.
You nailed it. Okay, that's the second answer.
That's the second one. The third one is I think it's related to the second answer. I think women have been primed and been raised and been nurtured to be people pleasers. And I think by making noises and stuff, they think that they're pleasing the person that they're with, regardless of whether they're with them. And I think that can be correlated to my second answer. But I think that's the fact, because I mean, realistically, only like 30% of women can come from penetration. So it's not super likely that they're... What?
Nothing.
But it's not super likely that it's just like they're getting way more pleasure during sex than you are.
Yes.
It's more likely that they're trying to please you by making sounds, or they're trying to make you come faster.
I like your terminology. Very scientific.
Just gonna put it out there.
They're trying to make your dong blow. Dr. Hannah Cranston.
My grandma watches
trying to make you vomit.
She's gonna be like, "What is she talking about?"
She wants your staff to rain hot magma down on
you.
Yes, and so related to the training thing, there's also this idea that a lot of female sexual behavior has been sort of molded through evolution to be more demonstrative. Back when we had multiple women competing for a single man, potentially like in a small group, that might be why there's more female on female sexuality.
Plus, like when you watch porn, think about it, the woman's always like screaming her head off in some totally like unrealistic way. And I think, we talk a lot about how men feel pressure from porn. I think women feel a lot of pressure from porn as well. And so they may see that and be like, oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? And I was about to make a noise, but I did not. But is that what I'm supposed to do? And then they make these ridiculous sounds that if they were being, true to themselves or maybe doing themselves, they wouldn't necessarily make.
Two thoughts. So one is, and you can see this, the porn from different countries, they make different noises.
Yeah.
Which I always think is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And I've only had a little bit of experience sleeping with people that had just come from another region, and there is some indication that's true. What I would like to do is fun to study, where I go for a year to different parts of the world and sleep with people to see if it bears out.
Record the noises like they do with the whales,
Like with the whales, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping to
maybe I could put that on. I got a new
women,
clock.
But whales are fine too.
I got a new clock that plays like whale noises and like rain and stuff. Maybe that could like.
Do you know what the whales are doing when they're being recorded?
Therapy and.
She listens to whales humping at night.
Maybe humpback.
And then the final thing is, I did have I briefly dated one girl. Are
you going to talk about some random woman's sexual noises?
No, she's not random. She's a woman. Hear her roar. And everybody heard her roar. And here's the thing. It wasn't that good. Like, I didn't know enough of what I was doing back then. This is like sophomore year of college. And it was in a dorm. And I felt like in the moment, she's not doing this for her, and she's not doing it for me. She's doing it so every other girl on the floor knows that she's hooking up with someone. That's what I felt like. it didn't feel real. And so I think that you're right that it can sort of make the experience better, maybe even for both. Maybe by doing that, she gets more into it too, a woman, I mean. But in that case, it went over the top, unfortunately. So those are 5 explanations, probably 3.5 of them useful.
Yeah.
So take from that what you will. And if you have more questions, either for ladies, men, or for people, you can send them to thinktankfeed@gmail.com, and we will do our damnedest to answer them, probably in 2016. See you next time, guys.